7, 6.0, 6.0, new AOL version 6.0. We have moved on. Welcome.
There was something magical about those America Online commercials. That cheerful voice promising a whole new world through a phone line that sounded like a robot arguing with a fax machine. Back then, getting online felt like an event. You sat down, you waited, you listened to the screeching symphony, and suddenly you were connected online. America Online made it feel like the future had arrived in your living room, even if mom needed the phone 5 minutes later and everything came crashing down.
It's like a friend just pops in to say hi.
And my buddy.
As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That old Campbell Soup commercial felt like a tiny winter fairy tale squeezed into 30 seconds. You watch this frozen, shivering snowman take a spoonful, slowly melt away, and suddenly it was just a kid all along, sitting there warm and happy. It had that quiet 90s charm where comfort food wasn't loud or ironic. It was simple, cozy, and somehow made you believe soup could fix a cold day and maybe even the entire world for a moment.
Hi, Billy Mays here for OxyClean, the stain specialist. Powered by the air you breathe, activated by the water that you and I drink.
Those OxyClean commercials with Billy Mays felt like pure caffeinated chaos in the best way possible. He'd burst onto the screen like he'd just kicked down the door of your living room, shouting about stains you didn't even know you had. Around the year 2000, Billy Mays made cleaning feel urgent, heroic, and weirdly fun. Like if you didn't buy this stuff immediately, your laundry was personally disrespecting him.
Make a paste, make it 10 times as powerful. The longer you let it set, the easier it is. It'll whiten your grout and get rid of your toughest stains. Sometimes soaking is the solution. If you use bleach, you ruin your clothes. OxyClean won't hurt the material.
Isn't this the perfect commercial? Here we have a quiet house, soft light, nothing happening, and somehow everything happening at once. The music was calm and charming, delightfully making time slow down and the world feel polite again. It sold a feeling more than a beer, that rare moment where the day is done, the noise is gone, and you're allowed to sit still and just breathe.
Now your child can visit steamy jungles, grassy plains, and the dark depths of the oceans to meet and learn surprising facts about the magnificent animals that live there, all through the captivating, colorful pages of Zoo Books.
Zoo Books commercials felt like a personal invitation to become an animal expert from your own living room. That cheerful jingle, the glossy photos of lions, sharks, and snakes, it made learning feel like a secret club you joined through the mail. In the mid-90s, getting those books wasn't instant or digital. It was anticipation, envelopes, and the quiet thrill of flipping pages and realizing the world was way bigger than your backyard.
And fun to a child you love.
212 fascinating issues of Zoo Books for $19.95. Call 1-800-441-2400. When you call, we'll include the bonus elephant issue, stickers, and tiger poster with your order. Call 1-800-441-2400. You must be 18 years or older to call.
Yeah, well, I'm the Doodle Bear. I come with pens for writing on. Notes and names and games, friends share and pass me on. And when they ask me which tattoo I love the best, I throw over my arms. It's rosy on my chest, 'cause I'm the Doodle Bear, the original Doodle Bear. I love to doodle and doodle and doodle when there's no room for something new. I hop in that washing machine and come out nice and clean, 'cause I'm
Doodle Bear commercials felt like pure permission. Finally, a toy that encouraged kids to do the one thing they were always told not to do and actually draw all over it. That catchy little soundtrack bounced around your head like sugar-fueled creativity, making the whole thing feel rebellious but safe at the same time. In that era, Doodle Bear promised endless fun, washable mistakes, and the glorious idea that imagination didn't have to stay inside the lines.
Ow!
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
They do exist.
This classic commercial is basically a holiday ritual at this point. The red and yellow characters freeze when they see Santa, whispering he does exist. And Santa, equally stunned, says it right back before collapsing in disbelief. It was simple, silly, and weirdly perfect.
Tom, can I make a suggestion?
You're fired!
Welcome to eternity.
Rivers flow, love, then run dry.
Heaven.
But a kiss is a kiss for
That old Got Milk commercial perfectly captured a very specific 90s anxiety. You're mid-snack, everything is going fine, and then there's no milk. The silence, the dry mouth, the slow realization that you've made a terrible life choice, it all felt painfully relatable. Those ads didn't sell milk with excitement. They sold it with regret, and somehow that made them unforgettable, like a tiny life lesson wrapped in peanut butter and disappointment.
Your better tomorrow begins today with the wisdom of the...
That Miss Cleo commercial took up a weird little corner of 90s TV memory where late night feels collided with mystic vibes. She'd lean in with tarot cards and tell you all about what your heart secretly already knew while urging you to call me now. Like she was your quirky aunt who moonlighted as a TV psychic. Watching it again now is like stepping back into a time when hotlines felt futuristic and a bit scandalous all at once. Let's be honest, this was pure early internet magic, bottled into a few seconds of TV chaos. You'd hear that signature yodel and feel like the adventure of discovering the web was right there in your living room. It wasn't just selling a search engine, it was selling the idea that the whole universe of fun, weird, and unknown stuff was finally accessible through that glowing screen.
Here is Jared Fogle. You may have seen him on the news or a talk show. He was inspired by Subway's great-tasting sandwich.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about that guy. Instead, here's a much better commercial.
Bud. Bud. Wise. Bud. Bud. Wise. Bud. Bud. Wise. Bud.
Like someone decided that 3 amphibians lounging in a swamp could hypnotize a nation just by croaking syllables. And before you know it, they delightfully spell out Budweiser. And then that neon sign gleams in the distance like a beacon of hope. It felt weirdly peaceful, a tiny moment where the world collectively imitated the frogs like it was a secret handshake we all knew by heart.
Budweiser. Budweiser. Budweiser.